Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. I hope you're doing well. I am quite good. It's finally game day. K-State Arizona is here Friday night, 7 p.m. at the Bill non-conference game between two conference foes. Been looking forward to it for a long time. And I want to remind you, or tell you if you don't know, that we'll have a post-game podcast. The PowerCat post-game podcast will go live shortly after the end of the game with Brian Big B Hanley and Ryan Wallace co-anchoring that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We had great viewership for the one after Tulane. Let's try it with the home game. And if you're in your car leaving, you can dial up YouTube and feed it through your speakers. You can figure that out. Make sure you check that out. And today we're going to talk about something totally different because I don't want this to go bad, be old before the kickoff. So I'll get into that in a second after I remind you to please subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up and leave those comments. We're growing again. You're feeding that algorithm. My team's great. You guys are awesome. On with the DD. Did you see the new basketball uniforms? I'll put some photos up at some point here. They're clean. They're nice. They're cool. I like them. They did new purple and new white kits. I just use a soccer term. Zach Carlson to be very happy with me. New purple and white uniforms for home and away. And they are much more efficient. I'm not a big fan of stripes and things running in diagonals. Just give me some piping along the bottom, maybe, and then maybe a solid stripe down the side, not both. Maybe a logo here or something. I kind of like simple uniforms that have bold letters and bold stripes. But the K-State uniforms have something really strange. Check out what's under the arms, the side stripes. They're kind of cool looking, aren't they? But what is that? I mean, is Kansas State now the zebras? Is that a giraffe print? I don't know what that is. Or I didn't. I now know. And look, I don't like just random stuff on uniforms. Everything should have a meaning. And this does have a meaning, although I don't think it's easily explained. I mean, we get it once you explain it, but I don't know. I'd be curious in the comments. Tell me how you feel about it. But here's what it is. If you could zoom in on this old Wildcat, the old clip art Willie that people love, they refer to it as, I'm sorry kids, Cocaine Willie, because he looks a little drugged out. Don't we all? But if you could zoom in on here, and I don't advise you to do that because it's my area. That's it. That fur right through there, that's the striping. That's what's on the side of the uniforms. I wish they'd put this on the side of the uniform somewhere to give it some context, but you know what? I complained about a lot of stuff, so I'll let it go. Still not sure how I feel, but I sure do appreciate the new shorts. The fact that they got rid of all the stripes going every which way. It's a clean look. I mostly like it. They still have some other uniforms, including the dark grays and imagine the lavenders. They're going to look good for you, K-State fans. We'll see if they play well. New uniforms. And by the way, this is a lot easier for Nike to do for basketball teams than do entire football uniforms across many universities. Basketball uniforms are easy to do. And K-State did it again. I'm not sure if Nike designed this or someone in-house designed it. But they gave them a unique look. I'll give them that. I would never have guessed that is Willie's facial hair. Because usually you don't want to put facial hair on a uniform. But it's a wildcat. Well, it's not really a wildcat. It's a line drawing of a wildcat. But you get the point.